you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Justice Sheffield is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, acquired by the Yankees in the Andrew Miller trade from the left side. Big arm. The Yankees think that this guy could be a very good pitcher, and they think he's going to be in their starting rotation heading into the future. Big fastball, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good selection of off-speed pitches. Once he learns to command those off-speed pitches, the sky's the limit for Justice Sheffield.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
Ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heat.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's got over 500 steals. Come on now. He's trying to chase down Ricky Henderson. Look out, Ricky. Here he comes.
Yohan Moncada stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 35, Frank.
Ready now for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Moncada is off at first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two and one the count. Two and two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run shot for Big Frank Thomas. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Paul Konerko. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate here is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Ball.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball.
Inside,
From
ball
offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Cease is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baines will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Baines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Runner at first with 2 gone.
Junior.
And here comes Junior. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Into the box now, Jay Buhner.
The right fielder,
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Count even now at 1-1. Buhner, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Aparicio has got it, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moore backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1
Ooh,
strike.
that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 8, The second
Okay,
baseman.
guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High in the air down the right field line. Baines is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jose Godoy.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jose Godoy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No strike.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
All even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. Line hard to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Will move ahead to the 3rd, tied 2-2. Now it'll be Yoan Moncada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Harold Baines on a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Runner at first here with one away in the 2-2 ball game. One and two to Frank Thomas.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
Ball two. Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Full count, here it comes.
Nope,
And he
that's
lays
upstairs.
off here. A
Ball
nice
four.
job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Paul Konerko. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Louis Aparicio, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis waits on it, and that's the third out. White Sox pick up just the one. That'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
In there, and it's even at one.
The count 1-1. got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Lewis.
And now Kyle Lewis. He flew out in his last AB. Now here it comes.
No, that's low.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
That's
2
ball
back
2.
to back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. Two balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Ken Griffey Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
2 down with a runner at first, and here comes Junior.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So stepping in is Jay Buhner, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And now the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Martinez at second. Griffey Jr. on at first with 2 down. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and into bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Grandal has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1 pitch on its way. Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Here comes the 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Next to stand in is Yoan Moncada. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball one.
Count 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One out and a runner on third. To the left side, but it's well fouled. This is popped up. Moore trying to get there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next, here is Harold Baines. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit hard but foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 5 and the Mariners 2. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Softly hit down the line, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
No one on with 1 down, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And now the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
So the next to bat will be Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Two runs on just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 5-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chris Flexen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Paul Konerko, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Thomas on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Just hung in there on that one. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Stepping in now, Louis Aparicio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Popped him up. Godoy over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. And now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to bat, Jose Godoy. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The 1-1 home.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He grounded out last time up. Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Chase Fry enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Crawford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and the deficit remains 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Here it is, the 3-0. Tough pitch to
That's
lay
ball
off,
4.
but he
Take it
did,
ready.
and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff
Now
hitter.
batting.
Shows some
Catcher.
great patience and discipline, making the pitcher
Rondon.
labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal,
That's out.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Up next for the
Pretty
White Sox.
textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Yoan Moncada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ball
And
1.
there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He's good.
Just keeping him close. The 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he
Inside,
takes
ball 1.
very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a liner. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Harold Baines. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. White Sox lead 1, and it remains 5-2. Ken Griffey Jr. stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And this will be fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the
The
count
right
0-2 and then
19.
start working outside the zone. Easier said than done,
Junior.
but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Jay Buhner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Buhner swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next is Seattle.
In now the Mariners
The designated
DH,
hitter.
Mitch Haniger.
Mitch
2 outs already on the K this inning,
Haniger.
so he'll be looking to do better. First offering on its way. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail 5-2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Frank Thomas.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Paul Konerko. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
First offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, number 9.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Minnie Minoso. First offering. This is in the air out to right field. Buhner finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Garrett Crochet will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
And now here is Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Crochet stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 2-0 home. is chased out of the zone for strike one.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's
Now
come out of the
batting,
pen to
catcher,
start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Jose Godoy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jose Godoy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Evan Marshall takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Cannon Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Plate is Louis Aparicio, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
3-1 to Luis Aparicio.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buhner has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Luis Robert.
Next, it'll be Luis Robert, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Leury Garcia. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Griffey retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Aaron Bummer will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Lewis. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Fielder, Kyle Lewis.
First delivery to him.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
No balls, 2
Oh, he had
strikes.
him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch on its way. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Pitch on the way. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Moncada is there, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. The 1-0 home.
Hey! Hey! Shoot!
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Harold Baines waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So next to bat will be Harold Baines. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the White Sox 6 and the Mariners 2. Matt Foster will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
So now into the box is Jay Buhner, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Jay Buhner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
And now in the box, Mitch Haniger flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one
He
strike.
struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Weekly hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Spry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Justice Sheffield was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.